Hello Gemini, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. This is a general reading, not personal. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to start off with a Priestess of Light for you to see the lighter side of things, and then a Dark Mirror Oracle as well to possibly see whatever darker things may be going on. This could represent you as a whole or one or the other as well. So take it as it resonates. Okay, let's get into it. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time? What do they need to be aware of? Okay. Got one here. Adjustment. Looking back, moving forward. Seeing your current position, realizing how far you have come, where you've came from, the changes you've been making, I feel like to have gratitude for that, and to be thankful for where you've come so far at this point. Looking back on some things and how they how life has changed, I feel like, from the past. All right, let's get into the Dark Mirror Oracle here for Gemini. Perchance to dream. Perchance to dream. This card, I don't know if I've ever even pulled this card ever. Maybe once. The entire time I've used this deck. Has it come out? Letting yourself be made to think a relationship is a certain way when it is in fact something else. You're dreaming through it. Even if you know some things aren't right, or the way either the way they treat you, the things they say to you, how I feel like almost something's being in disguise. I directly just thought about someone who is trying to slowly control you. So be mindful of that. You see little signs of it, but it's not really full blown. I feel like telling you that if you keep on with this and keep allowing this, it will be full blown. The relationship will turn into something very, very dark, and with them feeling the need to control money, how you talk, the people you're around. Watch out for that, please. Okay, let's read from the book on these for you guys. We have the number 24. Adjustment. Looking back, moving forward. This card marks a pause in your energy, a time to contemplate what you've been doing and determine if any changes would prove beneficial. Reflection and course correction now are wiser than charging full steam ahead. This could call for some patience and courage. You may have to shift or even abandon the path that has been your primary focus. But take note of the bright light from the right, the future, pouring into the Priestess of Wisdom's left hand, the hand of receiving, as well as the orbs there and at her third eye. She is guided in her adjustments by the clarity and vision of the owl, as well as being directed into the future by the light and orbs of the spirit world. You too can be so guided when you let yourself stop, reconsider, adjust, and move peacefully forward with trust. I'm kind of feeling a connection here for somebody. Really looking back I feel like right now, thinking, they're doing that. It feels a little bit, like they have a little bit of control issues here, or that's the person I'm dealing with. Looking back on some things that have happened and up until now. Okay. All right, let's look at the number 28. Perchance to dream. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or going dark. It's the time to surrender, to drown, to dive in head first in the cozy, all-enveloping darkness of the blanket. It is a moment of weakness, a desire to close your eyes and surrender just for one moment, 1 second, 1 minute, not like a hero fighting the world, but like a kid, just welcoming the darkness outside, within and fully. How long will the moment last? We can say just a minute, but it's not true. Disappearing is but an instant. Just the time to take a breaths twice, and yet it can take ages. Ages we will regret. Ages we will have lost. Like stolen by our surrendering, and yet we close our eyes. We let one sense after the other slow down to nothing. Sight first, then hearing, and smell. Last will be the touch. Comforting hand we all deserve. The comforting hand we all deserve to hold us up when we have done enough, and we just cannot let go. Okay, I feel like some of you are in a earlier stage of a relationship that may be a controlling person. They may be narcissistic. It feels like they weren't like this in the beginning, but and looking back, you want this person back that you first had. They've changed into this, but little do you know they were always that person. They hide it well, these people. And I feel like if you don't end this now, for some of you, you're at the near beginning of this. And you're seeing the changes already. It would be advisable before you lose, turning the other cheek or turning away and closing your eyes to some things that are red flags could cause. Just because most of the time it's good, you see the red flags, but you keep ignoring them, or this may have already happened, and you're in the end of this, and you're like, wow, this is true. But I feel like some of you are in the beginning, and this is a warning to you what's to come, okay? Let's get into the body of your read, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know, look forward to? Six of Wands, card of victories, but it's in the reverse. I feel like what once a relationship that, or a partnership or a partnering of some sort that once was beautiful, that started off freaking amazing. I feel like if it hasn't yet, it will turn sour. Just so be mindful of that. And this isn't talking of everyone, right? If you have this great relationship and you're having fun and there's love there and it's passionate, we're not talking of you. You got to take it as it resonates. I feel like this is someone who is already seeing the subtle differences in the way they act, the things that they say they want in the relationship, okay? That's what this feels like. So just be mindful that something, not staying in a situation because it's great most of the time. Eventually it'll be bad most of the time. So just be mindful of that. This isn't everybody, like I said. Take it as it resonates. We have the King of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with brought in a persona of being stable. They seem like they got their head on their shoulders. They may even make good money and would be a stable partner within a marriage or a relationship. I feel like they may even want to solidify it. They may propose. Just be careful and look back on everything that has happened. If someone that you're dealing with seems like you had the red flags already about control issues in that, or making you feel like what you want isn't very important, that you should look at the more important things in life. I feel like this person may propose, may come up here. Two of Cups is probably going to come up here, because I feel like somebody offering in a relationship, offering up, look at, oh, these came out together. You have the Nine of Wands. You may encourage yourself to look away from the red flags that are happening, because you've yet to find that perfect love. You've yet to find that person that could be devoted to you, and this person seems that way. And this may be pulling you in that direction, okay? This is the wounded warrior. This is someone who has taken time and time again disrespect in relationships, or cheating, or you've been bombarded, I feel. But it's all about you ignoring the red flags in each situation, just so you're aware. I'm not trying to blame you for your downfall. I'm trying to blame for the downfall of your relationships. I'm trying to say that because you so want love and stability within a relationship, you look away from red flags that could signify that this will not turn out well. You have the Hierophant here. This, I feel, it can be about higher learning or higher education. I feel this is about marriage, okay? Someone asking and you turning them down, okay? Or that you need to turn them down, even if you haven't or didn't. This may also be another failure in the future. If you seen the red flags, you ignore the red flags, you end up married, you will end up divorced, okay? Just so you're aware. After years of going through some shit, okay? I'm just trying to warn you ahead of time here. And that's not, like I said, it's not everybody. Take it as it resonates. All right, what else for Gemini at this time? What else for Gemini? What else do they need to know? Anything else from this deck? Yep, here we go. This, I'm gonna say, this feels like Spirit trying to tell you about your person, about this person. This Seven of Swords in the reverse is about someone stealing something from you, someone taking from you that what doesn't belong to them. I feel like this is your pride, your dignity. It's taking some things from you, right? Being, I feel like being sneaky about it as well. Leaving but a shell of yourself behind, taking all of the swords, right, except for two. And then you have the Hangman in the reverse. This could very well be about you leaving a situation, surprising, deciding you need to get out of this before it goes too far. Denying, this may not be just a marriage proposal. This may be a promise ring being given, or a necklace, something of, I feel like some kind of jewelry that implies that you devote yourself to them, okay? They may even say this and make it sound like it's a great thing, and it's really not. I do feel, though, that this could be their energy altogether. They're sneakily taking from you. They're taking advantage of you because they take advantage of your love. I do feel like this may be them doing something, surprising you and changing up. I feel like them, as soon as they get this, you feeling like you finally devoted yourself or released yourself totally to them, they start acting different. They change up and the real them comes out. Just warning you, okay? Let's pull some cards for clarity here. For Gemini. Wow. Six of Pentacles. They may be a gift giver. They may, I feel like they're going to try to make you feel like what they're doing for you isn't what they're supposed to do. Everything they do for you, affection-wise, anything, you're going to know who this person is, because I feel like they make you feel like it's extra when it's really what they're supposed to do in a relationship, right? Wow. This person sucks. This person is terrible. I feel like also the Six of Pentacles may be you feeling like perhaps that this person is the love of your life. Feeling like it's a gift from the universe because you asked for someone to come in here. So just be mindful that you don't, for some of you this could be, but some of you need to pay attention to the red flags and don't get yourself pulled into a situation because you think that this is a gift from God, I want to say, or a gift from the universe, giving you something. In reality, it's not here. We have the Sun in the reverse here as well. Wow. Darkness. They could come upon a dark time. I'm going to put this over here. So I feel like this is implying this person and what may come with them. If you think you can end up controlling that person's behavior, I feel like some of you may attempt that. You want to stay with them because when it's good, it's so good. You know, when it's good, it's so good. But will you be able to stand that test of time? Fighting against them all the time, you know? Wow. Here's the Hierophant. Some of you will. Straight up. Some of you are going to say yes. Some of you are going to stay in the situation and feel like, I'm looking at this, like, look at him sitting here smiling, just ear to ear. This is like you. This is how they make you feel most of the time. The ladder, the stairs going up here behind you, that's a storm. That's an electrical storm brewing. And you will take that path. Wow. Okay. Okay. You think you can change them or that you can control the situation? And I just feel like something brewing in the back if you decide to. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. This is a yes if somebody just asks something. It's also a gift. I feel like you devoting your heart to this person. I feel like it will happen that way for a lot of you. You're not going to care about the red flags. You're going to be like, this person is they're beautiful and they have their flaws, but either I can change the other things or I can control the situation. I feel like you're going to devote your heart to them. I feel like you will marry, or you will, at the very least, devote yourself in a long-term relationship. That I don't think it's going to result the way you want it to, though. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. You can still do it if that person makes you happy most of the time. You have Strength in the reverse. Weak. Being weak. The love that they're offering you or that they're showing you at this time is makes your heart weak. It makes you want to devote yourself to them. And you probably will. For a lot of you, you probably will go ahead and dive into the relationship, right? That may or may not become toxic. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like saying this may be a future event here. This may be. Some of you may not deal with it, and you'll be stressed a little bit, but you will end it. I'm going to put this up here with this card. I'll move it over so you can see the other card. Wow, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of negative relationships sparking from whatever this is for you guys. Two of Swords, and it jumped out over here. That may be one of your red flags. If someone that you're dealing with, and look, the bottom of your deck here is the Sun in the reverse again. Or the Sun in the reverse again. The Star, sorry. I'm looking at the bright light in the sun. This may be what you think is the relation. I'm going to put it like that. Relationship of your dreams. I feel like I'm going to put it right here with the Sun in the reverse. Finding out that it's not going to be all perfume and roses here. It's not always going to be that way. And things, I feel like them changing their course. They already have it in mind that that's what will happen. Wow, okay. That's up to you. I feel like a lot of you are going to. You maybe have already fell for this person and you're weak in the situation and it's, oh, even though you see these red flags, oh my goodness, they gave me a ring, they gave me a necklace, a brooch, whatever it is. I feel like, oh my goodness, they love me so much. And you're going to deal with it. You're going to deal with the consequences. You're like, I'll deal with that consequence later. It's beautiful right now, right? It may turn sour though, just so you're aware. Okay. We are going to pull a Grace card, Gemini, before I close the read. This is totally going to be something that everybody can change the course of it, right? You can't change a person though. So just be aware of that. And I feel like everybody's in a different level of this. So and you can change the course of some things, the way things are going to go. But that's going to be totally your choice, right? Good luck to those of you that will attempt to change someone or stay around because it is good right now, okay? We have Direction. Wow. Look for clues. Grace will lead us to the exact events and experiences we need at precisely the right time. Grace will lead you, showing you the way. Okay? All right. Anything else here for Gemini before I close the read? No, that's it. Okay, that is it. All right, Gemini, good luck to those of you who are going to take on this crazy energy here. And good luck to those as well who are going to decide to end it, because you can foresee things changing in a bad direction down the line. Wow, sending good vibes out to you and helping you to decide. Always look back on some things. Look back at the way things are. If a different relationship started the same way, expect it to end that same way as well. I want to say with the adjustment, looking back, moving forward. The things that you learned and said you'd never get involved with someone in that way again. I think somebody had that on their mind, or we'll see. We'll look back on that and to make decisions. All right, Gemini, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.